Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation, Monday, July the 26th. The Gospel, Jesus said to his disciples, "Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Truly I tell you, many prophets and righteous people longed to see what you see, but did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but did not hear it." So, obviously a lot going on here in this particular Gospel, as it usually is. First of all, imagine if I said that, or if you said that to somebody, right? They think we were cuckoo, they would write us off. Jesus says it very naturally. It's just not an issue. And I'm putting it this way because it sort of reveals that Jesus knew exactly who he was. Some people today, at least in, theologians and so on, they pose all these silly ideas that Jesus really didn't know who he was. That's ridiculous. Jesus knew exactly who he was. Blessed are your eyes for what they see. For many kings and prophets long to see what you see and never saw. Who did they long to see? God, right? We can't see God face to face, the beatific vision, and live in this world, but we can see the face of God in the humanity of Christ. It's such an incomprehensible blessing for us that it's hard to put it into words. I mean, I could go on and on, start repeating myself, because you're trying to find something new to say what is ever ancient and ever new. It's to see God face to face. The Jewish people could not have imagined such a reality, such a mystery, such a manifestation of love revealed, to the human race. But here he is, Jesus Christ, God, the second person of the Holy Trinity, incarnated in the humanity of Jesus Christ. So sometimes we think, oh, it would have been so nice if I'd been back there. It would have been so much easier to believe. No, it wouldn't have. No, we have to get rid of this fantasy, because many people saw Christ do miracles right before their eyes. They saw Jesus raise the dead. They saw Jesus heal the blind. They saw him, heal the deaf, the lame. They saw this. Guy, remembers Lord down from the roof? Guy's been a cripple all his life. Jesus says, "Get up and walk," and they don't want to believe. They're not. Some people do, but there are others who refuse to believe. So what I'm getting at is no different today. The dynamic that it wouldn't have been easier. We say it would have been a blessing, of course, but you and I have the incredible blessing. You and I, as Catholics who believe that Christ promised, for example, in the encounter with the disciples of Emmaus, remember, breaking of the bread and he disappears. Why does he disappear? It's like, whoa, the summation of their encounter, breaks bread, they notice him, and he leaves, he disappears. Well, because our Lord wants them to realize that he's going to continue to be with them, but he's going to be with them in a new way. That is through the sacraments, through the mystery of the Holy Eucharist. That's how he's going to be present to them. And the only way we're going to recognize him is the only way they recognized him, and that is, ding, 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 the gift of faith. To look at Jesus Christ would be to look at a man, like you're looking at me. Well, it's through the medium of the internet, through YouTube, but it's still the same thing. We look at him, we'd hear him, we'd see him, we'd maybe be able to touch him. He'd look like a man, talk like a man, listen like a man, but he would do things in an extraordinary way, though. But still the point is the essential point is still holds, and that is he would look like a man, and yet he is God. The sacraments, particularly focusing on the Holy Eucharist, looks like bread. I know it's an object, and Jesus is a living being, the humanity of Christ, but still, if God can become present in the humanity of Christ, you better believe that he can become present under the appearance of bread and wine. So you and I come into contact with the living God through the sacraments. And as Catholics, we should be so grateful, so thankful, be thanking him every morning we get out of bed that I'm a Catholic, Lord. Help me to live like one. Help me to encounter others with my Catholic faith, to be sincere, to be authentic, to be supernatural in the virtues of charity, faith, and hope. All of these things are so important for us. That's how we're going to give witness that Jesus wants us to give witness to the fact that we have encountered the Son of the living God in the sacraments that you and I are blessed to receive. Remember this when you attend Mass next Sunday. God bless you.